gang, Powerbricks back with another video review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Shogun Palace Megazord. Now this is a giant Megazord, which of course speaks for itself. It's a giant Shogun Palace. It's made up of 6 Zords. We have green, red, pink, blue, yellow, and white in the back along this side here. So what we have is a really nice garden. So we're going to go over the entire palace, and then of course there's Zen Garden mode, and there's Megazord mode, and alternate Megazord modes. So stick in for a movie. It's gonna be long. So to start, here are like the little front flannels of the entire palace right here, the red and pink. Then we have the staircase that I made that leads up to the double doors, and then going up is the entire palace itself. You come to this side, you have red's pillar, then you have pink's pillar on this side. Just overall really good look. Something definitely worth noticing. I hope you guys love this one. This is one of my top favorites. I was gonna hold it for last, but I'm definitely throwing it all in today. So we're gonna look up, and here's blues on that angle, and then you can also see it from up there. It's just a really tall Zord. Here's yellow over here, just really good detail. The camera is capturing. Just overall, really nice stuff. So let's look at each one individually, shall we? All of them, the first we're going to take a look at is reds, and reds is just absolutely beautiful. We have a good color scheme of red, black, yellow, gray going through the entire Zord, and I really do like that. Each is just a tower. They don't do anything but stay as a palace, but when they form together, it's a really beautiful thing. So yeah, these are the Zords. Well, this is one of them. Let's take a look at the next. Here is the big blue, and blue has these 2 doors at the front. It's a really nice Zord. I do like it. It is just a beauty to have each of one of these towers here. And you guys are probably wondering, how the heck does this combine? I know, you're gonna see eventually, but right now just truly enjoy the work of art. It's just a tower, that's all I can say. It's constructed really nicely though, and it does hold a very dear place in my heart. I love the color schemes of each one. It's just a beauty. Let's come into green, shall we? And here is green, which is a lot bigger than the rest. It is a giant one, a little fatter. It has the stairs. Of course, it's the Jade Palace. It's really interesting. I should call this one Jade Palace, and they should all be named after some kind of gemstone, like Sapphire Tower, Jade Tower, Ruby Tower. Let's just call it the Tower of Gold. And I don't know if the Aphrodite is pink. I don't know. But yeah, let's just call it Zords. So yeah, there's green, really nice. Doesn't do anything, just super dope. I love how they all sit in formation together, and that's really the beauty behind the series of this. So here is yellow, bringing hers in, and it's really nice also. Just a tall yellow tower, being yellow, mellow, doing things that yellow would do. Yeah, you get the 2 doors up there, and it's just a tall tower. That's all I can tell you. Alrighty, so let's go to pink. And pink is the same thing, a tall tower. Nothing more, nothing less, just with yellow, black, gray, pink. That's pretty much it, and a little bit of gold up there. Pretty nice though, if I do say so myself, but again, just a tower. Now let's go to the last tower, or should I say dojo. So this little bad boy is whites, and it's this nice little dojo right here. It has this sword sticking up at top, so you know it is the dojo. And that's sort of the thing it does. That's what sort of gives it its height. The sword. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Now this Zord is more than what you think. Let's get into the combination, and then you'll see what I mean by that. All right, so we're gonna build it from the ground up, and these 2 are gonna be the legs. So just spoiled that for you. The first thing that's going to happen is, you see this gap here? We're going to grab this entire section from that gap there. Just like that. And boom. What comes off is the top of the garden. I mean, the top of the tower. So we do the same thing right here with this little gap there. This is so that I know where to pull it off at. And once I do that, there's another little building. So these are the legs, and inside of them are connector ports ready to be issued to the Zord. Okay, so next we have pink and red, and we're also going to need these little guys here that were in the front of the castle. So what we're going to do first, we're going to start off with pink, I guess, and we're going to pull off this entire top section, which is going to be a piece for the guarded mode. Now, once we do that, we can get this and we can plug it on just like that. I believe it goes this way, maybe? No. This way. So there is pink, and this is an arm. That's the fist right there, as you see, and it's just straight, just like that. Simple stuff. We do the same thing with red. We take off the top panel, and I had him backwards the entire time. That is going to be the roof. I mean, not the roof, but the roof is going to be something. Okay, let's just call it a piece of the dojo or Zen garden. So you pull out this bad boy, and then you put this bad boy right on there, and boom, there are your arms to the Megazord. Let's go to the next part, shall we? Okay, so here is green, and what we're going to do with this one is quite simple. So first we're going to grab this portion here, and we're going to take it off. That will be saved for dojo mode. And then we have this giant portion, the biggest one. So we're going to fold these down, fold that down, and this will be the entire torso of the Megazord. Now, let's get into the combination sequence, shall we? Alrighty, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get blue, plug that into there, get yellow, plug that into here. Here are the legs, then we can sort of open it up like that. Then we're gonna get pink, and pink is going to go on this side right here, and red is going to go on the other side here. Like that. And here is the upper body and everything all connected together. So let's get white, and white shall go right on top as the head. If I could get lined up just right. Bam. Okay, so here is white as the head, and here is the entire Megazord fully merged up. It looks spectacular. This Zord is very interesting. It's probably one of my best, definitely. It's one of my top best. It's a very big Zord. This guy's clocking in at way over a foot tall. It's about 13 inches tall. Really huge Zord. Articulation, you know, is the basic stuff. We got 360. That's just about it, because they are towers, so you can't really get too much. I mean, you do get a little bit of leg though. There is some leg there though. Some of that. I mean, but that's just about it. This can't go out. I mean, you could do something. At least there's some decent leg articulation. At least it's not bad. So yeah, there's that. Actually, before I get to the main fun stuff, let's get his sword right here. Whoa. And plug it into the hand of red. And it looks pretty nice on that side, the katana. Then we're gonna get his shield, and we're gonna plug it into right here, this piece on pinks. So there is his beautiful shield. And then we have the sword and shield all together with the Megazord. This is one of my favorite Zords. Definitely gives me that Shogun Megazord vibe. Now, the gimmick, his heads can switch. Let me show you how this works. So you just take off this one. Let's get green, since we're on greens. Now, this was the back side, and if you turn around, there's the red eyes and the little gray mouth. There's a face, boom. Here's green, merged up on there. Looks pretty dope. Definitely one of the best Zords that I've made in a really long time. There's green. Now, we can take this off, and let's switch it to red. I think red would be pretty cool. Get it all wiped up. There's red. Boom. Red looks interesting. I mean, I could push it back a little bit more. They look a little bit better. Yeah, so here's red on there. That's pretty dope. Switch that off. And these are all of the roofs of them. So this will be Blue's roof, and then you turn around. There's the head for Blue. And he also has a gold mouthpiece, which is pretty cool, and he has blue eyes right there. So there's Blue. Next, let's try yellow. Plug that one in, boom. There's that one. Let's get a good look at the face right there. Really interesting. There is yellow, yellow, yellow. Now, we shall go to pink, the last one, but definitely not the least of them. Looks like a magician type head. Pink. Really does. Interesting. Interesting. This Zord is really heavy too, guys. Like, it's a really heavy Zord. All right, and we'll go back to white and put the original head right back on. Now, there's also another interesting mode I have to show you guys. So, let me show you what all of these guys do. All right, so when this is Zord mode, you have this platform here, which is the garden mode. And there's a little bit of water right there, and there's a little tree. And that was the platform that was just sitting to the side. And also, another thing I forgot to note about the platform is that it has a color code for where each roof goes. So I would never really lose the train of thought or where to put them. They just all sort of fit. I just sort of just put them there. They fit in the grooves pretty well. So this is the little platform. This is the Megazord. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. I hope you guys love this as much as I did. And this is Power Bricks signing off. Peace.